Have you ever watched a show that drops a subtle clue right under your nose and almost everyone misses it? That's exactly what happened in the gritting third season of Foundation, as Apple TV Plus boldly reimagined Isaac Asimov's legendary saga. Brace yourself, because we're about to dive deep into a twist that fans barely noticed. But it could decide the fate of the universe itself. Warning, major spoilers ahead for all of Foundation Season 3. Let's set the stage. Season 3 shakes up the Foundation formula in a major way. Introducing the Mule, a terrifying antagonist with psychic powers capable of bending entire populations to his will. Unlike the previous seasons, where the looming threat was the seemingly unstoppable Galactic Empire, an impersonal force embodied by endless clones, now we have a flesh-and-blood villain who can actually be defeated. Suddenly, every storyline, every character beat, orbits around the threat of this menacing conqueror. But the burning question isn't if the Mule will fall. After all, time is relentless in this universe, and with centuries already having elapsed, his defeat seems inevitable. The real concern is how much chaos and destruction he'll unleash first. By the time Season 3 wraps up, the Mule has all but toppled both the Empire and the Foundation, leaving fans reeling. And here's where the twist comes in. The hero, or perhaps anti-hero, who plants the seeds of his downfall, isn't who most expected. Here's the part most viewers glossed over. In the midst of heavy losses and dark times, including the heartbreaking loss of beloved characters, Robot Demerzel drops a cryptic hint about how the Mule could be stopped. It's a moment that's easy to overlook, but packed with meaning, especially for fans willing to dig deeper. See, it all hinges on Gaal's vision of the future, and Demerzel's profound interpretation of it. Earlier in the season, Demerzel hears about a possible timeline. The Second Foundation finds refuge in the Great Library on Trantor, thanks to Demerzel's help. But this safe haven might be a trap, leading to discovery by the Mule and a catastrophic battle. Demerzel is caught in a classic sci-fi paradox. Does she help out, indirectly causing disaster, or does she betray the Second Foundation outright? And this is where things get interesting and controversial. Just as she's about to decide, Demerzel is tragically killed, never actually betraying or saving anyone directly. She never even crosses paths with the Mule. Instead, her final act is to guide the Second Foundation toward the Imperial Library, staying true to her programming and what she believes Selden would want. It is the future Selden would want, she says, reaffirming her faith in the grand vision of psychohistory. But here's the twist. Demerzel's choice may have unwittingly handed the keys to the Mule's defeat to the very group he seeks to destroy. The Mule's power is mental, a dangerous psychic force. But the Second Foundation is also made up of telepathic minds, uniquely qualified to challenge him. By placing them at the heart of Trantor, Demerzel ensures they're in a position to save the galaxy, even though her decision is tangled in doubt and ambiguity. So, did Demerzel betray the Second Foundation, or ultimately save them? There's plenty of room to argue both sides, and that's sure to get fans talking. Would you have trusted her with such a crucial decision? Did the show portray her motivations clearly enough? Sound off below. Looking ahead, with Foundation officially renewed for a 4th season, the storyline is set to heat up even more. The threat of the Mule still looms large as the once mighty Galactic Empire is in tatters, with practically no Cleon clones left, except for one, possibly two, who remain wildcards. Fans can expect Season 4 to centre on the power struggle between the Mule and Trantor, now that the Second Foundation is hiding in plain sight. Will their presence give them the upper hand they need, or set the stage for the Empire's ultimate demise? And then, there's another layer of intrigue. Hints sprinkled across Season 3 suggest a brewing rivalry between the first and second Foundation. In fact, in a controversial move, leaked and now deleted script excerpts showed key characters conspiring to destroy the second Foundation, which could turn allies into enemies in jaw-dropping ways. So what do you think? Is Demerzel a secret savior or an unwitting villain? Is hiding the second Foundation in the Imperial Library brilliance or a disaster waiting to happen? Are you Team Mule, Team Foundation, or rooting for someone else entirely? Let's start the debate. Drop your take in the comments below.